Hi everyone and welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'll be showing you some techniques that you can use to get your first sale on your Redbubble shop. Of course, you can apply this to any other print-on-demand site as well, but I'm just using Redbubble as an example because lots of my subscribers are using Redbubble as one of their main print-on-demand shops. But yeah, any sort of shop you have, you can use these tricks. So the techniques that I'm going to be talking about in this video will actually be focusing around social media and ways that you can leverage your social media for free to get more sales on your Redbubble shop. So if you're interested in learning how you can do that through many different social media platforms that I'll be listing and showing examples for, then make sure to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel so you can see more of these videos. I thought I would make this video because these are kind of like some non-obvious or maybe non-traditional ways that you can promote your shop through social media. So it's something that you can do to set yourself apart, and they're all fairly easy and don't require too much effort. So even if you're new to social media or have never done any sort of social media promotion before, this is a great way to start. All right, but that being said, let's get into my first technique that I have, and that is with TikTok. So as I'm sure many of you guys know, TikTok is super popular these days. It's really skyrocketed since the first pandemic, or since the first lockdown, I guess, in 2020. And it's only gone up since, so it's a great place for not only regular people to post, but also businesses and small businesses. I know I've seen so many businesses post TikToks that you wouldn't even know they're like an advertisement because they're just like natural and like fit right into your feed. So if they can do that, then why can't we as print-on-demand sellers? Another reason why I love this platform is because it's actually one of the easiest to blow up on, and even if you don't have that many followers or that many TikToks, you have such a wide range of people that can see your TikToks, and that can lead to people going over to your Redbubble shop and getting a sale. If you haven't used TikTok before, or if you have and you're confused about how you could make an ad for your Redbubble shop, then here are some examples of other businesses that have used TikTok to their advantage and some of the TikToks they created. So in this first TikTok, this is an artist that's painting on camera so you guys can see their entire thought process, and they're just describing kind of how they sell their artwork and stuff. But this is a great way to attract people to your profile, and then if they like whatever you're painting or drawing, or even if you're a graphic designer and post your progress, that can lead them to going to want to buy one of your designs, which in our case would be prints on Redbubble or other print-on-demand sites. And yeah, it's just a great way to advertise what you're doing, and it really connects people with the buyer. I also just took the audio off so I could explain to you guys how it's beneficial for us, but yeah, normally there would be audio, so make sure to include that. So in this TikTok, this girl is just showing how many orders she had before she posted a TikTok that went viral, and this was the TikTok that she posted. So literally she just posted pictures of her prints, and then people decided that they liked them and want to buy them, and doubled her sales in one day. So this is another great way to do it. Just post pictures of your prints and your artwork, and if it's good enough to stand up for itself, people will buy it. For this last one, it's just someone showing the small business behind the scenes. It gets people excited to see what they might get when they open their package. And this isn't necessarily applicable to print on demand, but it's a good way to show you how you can do different types of advertisements for a small business. And if you guys want, I can show you some TikTok ideas or how to make TikToks in a separate video, because that's its own thing and will definitely take a lot more time. So let me know in the comments below if you want to see me making some TikToks promoting my Redbubble shop and teach you guys how to do it. But yeah, it's really an endless opportunity with this because you can post as many as you want in a day, and you never know which one might go viral. And you don't have to pay for TikTok ads just to go viral, because you have a good chance of doing it just naturally. So I'm definitely not saying you should pay for ads on TikTok, at least not yet, unless you see that you're doing well and you know how to use TikTok, and then eventually you want to try out ads, then sure. But just for starting and to get your name of your shop out there, try just the free version and organic content. All right, so moving on to the second method I have for you guys, that is Facebook groups. So you might be wondering how you can use Facebook groups to advertise your products or sell your products. Well, within the last couple of years, I've noticed that Facebook Marketplace has really risen, and a lot of people are using it more than anything like Kijiji or Craigslist or whatever marketplaces there are online to sell stuff. So yeah, I thought, why not use Facebook and Facebook Marketplace groups as a way to sell your products? So for example, you could post one of your products in one of these groups. I'll show you how to do that in a second. And that just gives you exposure, and hopefully people will go onto there and click. So I think one of the best ways to use Facebook groups or Facebook Marketplace is actually around the holidays. So for example, if it's Christmas, Valentine's Day, New Year's, whatever holiday it might be, if you make products like t-shirts centered around those holidays and then post links to those t-shirts in the Facebook groups, then that's a great way to attract some traffic to your store and hopefully get your sales up. So some good places you can post on Facebook are, like I mentioned before, Facebook Marketplace or Facebook buy and sell groups. That's a great place to get those holiday sales or even everyday sales if you want, but I think you're gonna have more luck around specific holidays and trends. And then another place you can do it is just your own Facebook feed. So post your shop, let your family and friends know that you opened it up, and who knows, they might buy something they like just to support you as a beginner. I know that's a great way for anyone to get their first sale because, you know, obviously your friends and family would hopefully want to support you. So yeah, you can try that out, and it doesn't matter where the first sale comes from, it still feels just as good. Alright, so I'll show you some quick post ideas that you could make if you're going to post in Facebook Marketplace or some Facebook groups or even on your own wall. So here are some examples to get you started. Okay, so for this first example, I'm showing how you could advertise or promote your Redbubble shop on your family and friends page, so just your own wall. I've written a little blurb, "Hi family and friends, I want to share some exciting news and just a little bit more about my shop." I also included to feel free to share with any other people because that's just a nice reminder, like, hey, you can click the share button and that will help me out a lot too. Make sure to include a link of your store so people can see a sneak preview and make your heading very enticing so they actually want to go look at your items. Alright, so for this next one, I'm going to show you how to create a listing in Marketplace or for Facebook buy and sell groups. Here you have a slightly different process, so you have to add a photo of your items. Here I would recommend just adding actual photos of the t-shirts or whatever you want to sell. I'll add mine at the end. Next, create a title that is eye-catching and describes the product well so that it shows up when people are searching similar keywords. So I'm pretending that I'm going to post a Christmas t-shirt just to show you an example. So here is what I'm writing: funny Christmas holiday t-shirt for men and women, although you can just make separate ads, one for men, one for women, doesn't matter. Next, we'll add the price. So just calculate however much the price is on Redbubble. I just put like a random number there, but make sure it's the actual price you have on Redbubble so that it covers everything. And then for the category, just select whatever category you think is appropriate. Condition, make sure you always put new because you don't want people to think it's used because then it might decrease the value. And then for the description, you want to just write a little blurb about your design, what you're selling, anything that makes it more enticing for the customer to buy from you as opposed to other people that might also be advertising t-shirts. It also helps to make sure that you're writing that they will receive this directly to their door. They're not going to pick it up from you because you have to still order this from Redbubble once you get the money from them. So you're just pretty much acting like a middleman here, collecting the payment from the people that buy this, then placing an order on your own Redbubble shop, but with their address. So make sure to write that and get all of their details for the shipping. You can also just give them a link to order it themselves if they don't want to provide you with that information. Next, we'll just fill out the rest of the requirements. A lot of them are not necessary, so I just leave them blank. It is good to add some tags, nothing too crazy, just a few here and there. So now I'm just adding the photos of the t-shirts. Just pretend these are Christmas t-shirts. They were the closest thing I had in my shop. But yeah, you can just add some of the templates that they give you on Redbubble that look realistic and nice to put in an ad like this. So that was the last thing to do, and now this ad is ready to be posted. Alright, so my third and final method you can use to promote your shop and hopefully get some sales is Pinterest. So Pinterest has been around for so many years and they're gaining more and more popularity throughout the years, and it's a great place for you to advertise your products because you can actually link your store to all the images that you post. So if you're not familiar with Pinterest, this is what it looks like. It's basically just a feed of a bunch of images that they think the user would like based on things that they've interacted with before, or you can use it as a search engine where you type in things that you're interested in and it'll show you a bunch of results as well. But the great part is that you can create eye-catching pictures that allow people to click on them, and then once they're on that picture, they'll be able to see your link and directly buy that product if they want to. There's actually a lot of different ways to advertise your store on Pinterest as well, and by advertise I mean free promotion, just things that you're doing, not actual paid advertisements. That goes for everything I've mentioned so far. So one way you could do it is just post an actual image of whatever you're selling with the design on it and then link to your Redbubble shop. That's definitely like the most basic and simple way to do it because that's just attracting people that are looking for that very specific item. But another way you can do it that's a bit more discreet and it might actually get more viewers is to create lists or blogs or like a collage where it has a bunch of different things on it and one of yours happen to be in it as well. So this definitely takes more time, and I can show you quickly what I mean by this on the computer, but it's a more natural and organic way to do it that might get you more viewers. So now let's go into Pinterest and I can show you what I mean by the first and second example and how you can do it as well. Alright, so for the first Pinterest post, it's just going to be a simple product image and link to that image. So I'm going to show you an example of a Blue Ocean Waves one where I'm going to be picking the phone case. Of course, you want to add a few more keywords in the title to this than what you might have on Redbubble or even just some different ones. Definitely try to use as much of the characters that you can. After you have a title that you're happy with, then create a little paragraph telling everyone what your pin is about, as it says. So here you just want to add some more keywords and even just tell kind of a little story, whatever your image is about, just something to make it look less salesy and more personable and like something that would intrigue someone to want to buy your product with your design on it. Don't forget to include a call to action in this little paragraph. So here I said shop more tropical cases below, just to let them know that, hey, if you don't like this one, there are still some other options that are a similar vibe. The last thing you want to do is add a link to your shop or to that specific product and then an image, whatever one you want. You can get those from Redbubble, and that's it for this one. Alright, so for the second example, I'll be doing the collage/list example. So here I'm going to be showing the top 5 ocean-themed tropical home decor. So that's just an idea of a title that has a lot of descriptors and can attract a lot of people based on their searches if they're looking for home decor. Once again, add a nice descriptive paragraph here for the description and just to really entice people and give them another reason to click through to your link. Next, I uploaded the image of the collage that I want people to see when they're scrolling through Pinterest. I added the link that links people to all these items, and then I just changed what board this would go on. I made a new one called Home Decor so that I can add more to this in the future, and it makes sense that it's organized well in something like this. So that is all this one looks like, and it's really easy too. Alright, so those are all the techniques I have for you today of how you can advertise your Redbubble shop and hopefully get your first sale or get more sales if you already got your first one. I want to try and think of some ideas that were more out of the box so that you can really use all your resources and hopefully get that first sale. If you guys have any other ideas of how you can use these social media sites that I mentioned in this video to your advantage to get more sales, let me know in the comments below. I'm definitely going to make a part 2 or at least a part 2 if not a part 3 to this video because there were so many other methods that I could think of, but I didn't want to overwhelm you guys for one video. So let me know if you guys want to see that second video. Give this one a thumbs up if you're going to try one of these methods and subscribe to my channel to continue seeing more videos from me. But that's all I have for today, so I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.